Hi, good morning, students. We are moving on to rational numbers today. Um, we actually started this concept before the lockdown. Let's quickly recap what we have learned during that lesson. So we started off going through the definition of rational numbers. So rational numbers are numbers that can be written as fractions. Some of the terminology that we need to know very well. They are numerator, denominator, simple, improper, and mixed fraction. And we have also learned about how to go about finding the equivalent fractions. So in order for us to find equivalent fraction, the next equivalent fraction of 2/3, as you can see, whatever things I do to the the denominator, I have to do with the uh, numerator. So if this thing I times 2, over here I go to times 2. That's how I get 2/3 is actually 4/6. And then from here, if I multiply by 3, I also got to do it to the numerator. You got to multiply by 3. That's how I get 6/9. Of course, the next one will be times 4 times 4. That's how I get 12. Of course, the last one, let's say we want to continue. The fifth one will be numerator times 5. That's how I get 10. Denominator times 5. That's how I get 15. Okay, I hope all of you can remember this concept. We have touched quite a fair bit during the last lesson. Okay, locating fractions on the number line. For example, if I need to locate the location of 5, 6, and 1 and 1, 6. So first you got to draw the number line. I've shared with you how to go about getting the intervals, because since there are 6 of them, you have an equal gap between the big units, which is 1 and 2. So from there, you actually split them into 6 parts. So you divide by half first, which is here. And then after that, you divide equally another 3 parts for each half. Likewise for the other side. So once you can draw this number line fairly accurately, then we can present it. So 5, 6 is actually on the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6 is here. And 1 whole and 1, 6, 1 whole is here. And the next 1, 6 is actually here. So it actually looks something like that. Okay. Okay, moving on to something new. Okay, how do we compare fractions? So how do we know which fraction or fractions are or which fraction is actually bigger than, or the biggest among those fractions presented? So using this example, 2/3 or 3/5, which is bigger? So first and foremost, we need to find the common denominator for 2/3 and 3/5. So remember, denominator are the numbers below, isn't it? So which is 3 and 5. So the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. So in order for me to get 15, then over here I need to times 5. So the numerator, likewise, I have to times 5. That's how I get 5/10. So for 3/5, I want to get the same denominator as 15. So same thing, 5 times 3, and then 3 times 3. That's how I get 9. So by comparing the two n fraction, one is 10/15, the other one is 9/15. So obviously 10/15 is the larger fraction. So 10/15 is the bigger fraction. Moving on, simplifying fraction. So how do you simplify a fraction when it's not in the simplest form? So by looking at the fraction, we got to ask ourselves, okay, what are the two common divisor that I can use to simplify both numbers? So I can see that both numbers are factors. Both numbers have factors of 4. So that's why both numbers can be divided by 4. So therefore, 820, when numerator divided by 4, that's how I get 2. Denominator 20 divided by 4, that's how I get 5. So the end result is 2/5. Okay. Why don't you pause the video and try solving this on your own to see whether you can get the simplest form for 15/40. Okay, pause the video. Give it a try. Okay, good. So I guess most of you are able to find out that the common divisor for both of them is 5. So when you divide 15 divided by 5, that's how you get 3. 40 divided by 5, that's how you get 8. So 15 out of 40, simplest form is 3 out of 8. I believe most of you will have gotten this concept. Well done. Okay, what about mixed fraction when it's not in the simplest form? So using the same skill again. So as you can see, 40 and 64 both can be divided by 8. So that's why I will actually divide both numbers by 8. That's how I get 40 divided by 8, I get 5. 64 divided by 8, I get 8. So the simplified answer for this fraction is 7 whole and 5/8. So again, pause the video, try solving this. That's right, both numbers can be divided by 4. So when the numerator divided by 4, I'll get 4. When the denominator divided by 4, I get 13. So the end result is 2 and 4, 13. Well done. Okay, what about converting improper fraction into mixed fraction? So using the same concept here, both, we're going to see that, okay, well, improper fraction is defined as the numerator bigger than the denominator, so which is the true sense. So now, just using a simple division, 14 divided by 5, okay, do not need to go into decimal. What you need to find out is what is the whole that you can get and also the remainder. So 14 divided by 5 is 2, remainder 4, and that's how you get 2 whole and 4/5. Okay, why don't you try converting 37 out of 8 into a mixed fraction? Pause the video. That's right. The answer is actually 37 divided by 8. You actually get 4 whole, remainder 5. That's how you get 4 whole and 5/8. Okay, done. Okay, next one is how do you convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction? This is a very direct way to solve it. So we know the denominator is 7. So what you need to do is 3 whole 4/7 is equal to the base of 7. How do I actually get 3 here? So this 3 whole have to multiply with 7. That's how I get 3 whole times 7 plus the 4 which is here. Okay, that's how I get 21 plus 4, which is 25 out of 7. Okay, give it a try on your own. Okay, pause the video. Convert 8 and 3/8 into improper fraction. That's right, using the same technique that I've taught you earlier on, which is 8 times 8 plus 3. 8 times 8 is 64. 64 plus 3 is 67. So 67 over 8. Okay, well done. Okay, we have come to the end of the video. So make sure you complete the task on my end online and also those questions in the textbook. Feel free to drop me a note on Teams if you encounter any difficulty. Okay, bye-bye.